Ever asked yourself how much the people you spend your time with influence your thoughts, your decisions, your life? Now let's dive into this concept of influence. It's a powerful force, an invisible hand that guides our thoughts, shapes our beliefs, and molds our actions. Often we think of influence in the context of celebrities or social media influencers. But influence isn't just about the famous or the influential. It's about the everyday people we surround ourselves with, our friends, our family, our colleagues. This is where we come across the concept of the social mirror. It's a fascinating phenomenon, really. We, as humans, are social creatures. We reflect and absorb ideas, behaviors, and attitudes from those around us, much like a mirror reflects an image. This reflection isn't a mere mimicry. It's a form of learning, a way of adapting to our social environment. It's how we pick up habits, both good and bad. It's how we form opinions, develop tastes, and build our worldview. Imagine you're in a room full of mirrors, each mirror representing a person in your life. The reflections you see are not just physical, they're also emotional and intellectual. They're the shared laughter and tears, the exchanged ideas and debates, the mutual dreams and fears. Now, consider this. What if one of those mirrors is cracked, distorted? What if it reflects negativity, pessimism, or harmful behaviors? Well, chances are you'll start reflecting that too, not because you're weak or easily swayed, but because that's the power of the social mirror. But it's not all doom and gloom. A positive, supportive, and inspiring mirror can reflect back the best in you. It can motivate you, challenge you, and help you grow. It can make you more compassionate, more understanding, more resilient. So let's not underestimate the power of influence. It's not just the celebrities or influencers who shape us, but the people we share our lives with. And remember, we too are mirrors for others. We too have the power to influence. Yes, the power of influence is real, and it's shaping your life every day. You might be thinking that's a bold claim, but let's dive into the science behind influence. The power of influence is not just an abstract concept, it's a bona fide scientific phenomenon, backed by years of research and a multitude of studies. One such study is the Framingham Heart Study. This long-term, ongoing cardiovascular research started way back in 1948, and it unearthed some fascinating findings. It revealed that habits, both good and bad, can spread through our social networks like wildfire. If a friend of yours starts smoking, the study found, your chances of picking up the habit increase by a staggering 36%. Similarly, if a friend becomes obese, your chances of following suit increase by a worrying 57%, but it's not all doom and gloom. The study also found that positive habits are just as contagious. If a friend starts to exercise, you are more likely to get off the couch yourself. If they eat healthy, you too are likely to start munching on more greens. Now let's turn our attention to another groundbreaking study, the Asch conformity experiments. Carried out in the 1950s by social psychologist Solomon Asch, these experiments demonstrated the powerful influence of group pressure on individual judgment. Participants were presented with an obvious answer to a simple question. But when everyone else in the group deliberately gave the wrong answer, a whopping 75% of participants conformed at least once, choosing the clearly incorrect option. What these studies show us is that we are not isolated individuals. We are social beings, deeply interconnected and influenced by those around us. Our behaviors, habits, even our perceptions of the world are shaped by the company we keep. So it's not just a claim, it's a scientifically proven fact that we are shaped by the company we keep. Knowing the power of influence, it becomes crucial to choose your company wisely. We've all heard the saying, birds of a feather flock together, right? Well, that's not just a catchy phrase. It's a fundamental truth about human nature and the impact of our social circles on our lives. Imagine your mind as a garden. The people you surround yourself with are the seeds that are sown into it. Positive influences act like nourishing rain, encouraging the growth of beautiful flowers of personal development, creativity, and success. On the other hand, negative influences can be compared to weeds that choke out those blossoms, stunting growth and spreading pessimism. Our personal growth is largely dependent on the company we keep. When we surround ourselves with driven, enthusiastic folks, we're more likely to adopt these traits ourselves. Their drive becomes our drive. Their enthusiasm becomes our enthusiasm. It's like catching a positive virus that makes us strive to become better versions of ourselves. Let's not forget mental health. It's no secret that negative folks can drain our energy, lower our self-esteem, and instill in us a sense of doubt and fear. Positive company, however, can do the exact opposite. They can uplift our spirits, boost our confidence, and fill us with hope and optimism. Now, let's talk about success. Ever noticed how successful people often have a circle of equally successful friends? That's no coincidence. Take, for instance, Bill Gates and Warren Buffett. Their friendship is a testament to the power of positive influence. They continually challenge each other, share ideas, and strive for greater success. Their circle of influence is a circle of success. Choosing your company wisely is not about being choosy or elitist. It's about understanding the power of influence and harnessing it for your growth, mental well-being, and success. It's about sowing the right seeds in the garden of your mind. Remember, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So choose those 5 people wisely, because in the end, they will play a significant role in shaping who you become. Let's quickly recap what we've learned today. We delved into the power of influence, uncovering its incredible potency. Influence, we discovered, is not just a simple nudge in a certain direction. It's a force, a driving factor that can shape our decisions, mold our character, and ultimately determine our destiny. Then, we explored the science behind influence. We learned how our brains are wired to both give and receive influence, highlighting the importance of understanding this dynamic in our daily interactions. The science truly is fascinating, revealing how deep these connections run and how they can subtly but significantly impact our lives. Finally, we discussed the importance of choosing your company wisely. The people we surround ourselves with can either lift us up or drag us down. They can inspire us to reach new heights, or they can stifle our growth. The choice is ours to make. So who are you allowing to influence your life? Choose wisely, because your future depends on it.